welcome to another episode of Intentional Relationships. My name is Nosipo and this is my partner, Omega, and we are here on this rather chilly winter's day.
Very cold, very cold.
To discuss the topic, how to create a safe space for expression in your relationship. We know that sometimes the relationships that we're in don't really give us wiggle room in terms of really saying what's on our mind or doing what we feel is our really natural state of being. How do we let ourselves have that sense of freedom in our relationship and open ourselves up to expressing ourselves however that might show up, even if it's farting?
One of the most important things that a relationship should have is basically a no judgment zone. Too many people come together and judge each other, and it's not always like directly judging each other or actively judging each other, but you will learn certain things about your partner as you guys grow and as time goes by. You guys will enter conversations where you'll discover certain things that might not make you uncomfortable to discover about another person being a human. And that's going to require you to be somebody who's like, okay, I'm going to be accepting and I'm not going to be judgmental. And the moment you are able to have that zone, have that space, have that strong judgment-free connection, that's when a lot of magic can actually happen when it comes to getting close, where you will get quite comfortable with each other to a point where certain things, don't creep you out about your partner anymore.
Expression in a relationship starts with the little things. I think we as women really judge ourselves according to other people's standards, and when it comes to things to do or not to do, or things that are considered too early to do in a relationship, be it just pooping at your partner's house or getting into your most comfortable granny panties. Those are things that have like a lot of judgment around us and how we want to express ourselves and how we want to actually express that side of ourselves that is quote unquote perfect. And then that takes away from that genuine expression that comes with being yourself, that is the organic self that you are, which now over time does come to the forefront in the relationship, but it comes out really late, like when now you feel as if it's safe to let your guard down. But when you want to create that safe space for expression, it is advisable for you to be yourself as early as possible and not to put on that facade of perfection, even when it's not necessary. There's certain things that are human things that we all do that shouldn't be embarrassing, that you shouldn't feel embarrassed about, that will now have you cultivate that air of transparency and being open to just being who you are in a relationship without now somebody else judging you, because we all do these things. So I think that's where the core of this thing of creating a safe space for expression starts, and in the little things that we cultivate, in the little quirks that we have, that we show our partners, and that now builds into the bigger stuff of what it is that I say to my partner about my past, or my things that I want to do in the future, or things that I'm not feeling really secure in the relationship. It builds up that sort of closeness and that inner circle sort of vibe between the two of us when we start with the little things. I think where I would end it actually that's my core, and I would not move from there. Is there anything from your side that you'd say adds to this sort of conversation?
I just repeat, have a judgment-free zone. As long as you accept one another and don't judge each other, you will be able to get close, because judgment is what really prevents people from coming very close together.
Yeah, definitely. I do resonate with that point, because a lot of things are used against you suddenly somewhere along the line, and if you've been in previous relationships where that has been the case, you will also come into this new relationship or whatever new relationship you're in now with that sort of lens that's what people do, so I have to hide who I am. So also your partner has to also play that role in actually convincing you. Well, you convince yourself firstly, but your partner also has to be open to creating that space with you. It can't be just like a one-sided thing of I'm trying but you're not trying. It has to be a mutual thing of back and forth. This of keeping going back to the core of this is a safe space for expression and not just one-sided. I think that is the end of what I have to say.
Yeah, no, that's pretty much it from me too.
Okay, awesome. This is the end of our episode this week. We shall see you next week.
Okay, cool. It's cold. Bye.
Bye.